me that interacting to season 4, episode 5 of Charmed. Dun dun dun. I was going to say some type of percentage, but we're barely even a bite into the season, so let me just not even try. So last episode, we're still within a few, at least 2 episodes of anything. We've been getting Paige introduced into magic, with one of the episodes being her learning about spells and being quizzed on it, and then also now encountering switching her body with Phoebe. We're now entering just a new era. Maybe this episode will be the first episode ever where Paige is actually now put to the test to see if the power of 3 is actually worth testing it out, actually, because the first few episodes they've been very scared of like throwing Paige into this big, already established, demon trying to kill us world, specifically with the source on our backs. And now since the source knows that Paige is alive, the source is going to be on our backs more than anything, probably going to be throwing some ops at our way every episode. So we have to be not only prepared for ourselves mentally, but we also had to prepare Paige to catch up on 3 years of stuff. 3 years of encounter, maybe 3 years of demon lore. The book seems to take a couple hours, so technically she probably already caught up, but she has to be caught up in a rather quick way in order for her to understand everything that we're about to go through. So maybe this episode will be the first time we see Paige in action, since she's learning to not fidget and glitch out and kind of orb out whenever something happens badly, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see her practice on orbing things more. But once again, I hope they don't rush it, because we took episodes and even seasons for the other 2 sisters and the other 3 sisters actually before Prue died. But the 3 sisters learning not only their main power but also branch off abilities and feats. So we'll see. Anyways, let's do it.
These tables over here.
Oh, we're decorating.
Miles of pillows so people can lay back, get comfortable. Word, baby girl.
What?
Oh, wow.
Treat? I know I did.
That's the #1 club promoter in all of San Francisco.
Yes,
#1.
of course.
Good. All right,
Look at
guys.
Phoebe.
Rip it all out.
Rip it all out.
I'm sorry, the new what? I just hired him on a trial basis.
Trial?
Well, isn't that interesting?
He's doing a lot already.
We said we weren't going to do this. Do what? Make any major changes in our lives. All the books caution against it. Hi, guys. Hi.
Really?
Hope I'm not interrupting. No, we were just talking. Well, I have a quick question, but for other work. About that other work.
That makes
not
sense.
Fair. You shouldn't carry the
Paige
financial
is...
burden. I
she
won't
might...
worry about
Paige.
the source of our income. If you worry about the source of all evil.
Oh.
What kind of job would you get? I am a
Now
college
you're singling
grad.
her
I'm
out.
sure I...
Maybe got an inkling, like how
It's
Prue
a
used to have an inkling.
No, I've always just missed it as a bad case of the creeps, but now that I'm a witch... Either
Interest.
way, I think it's a good idea that you stay away from this Finn guy. No, I don't get the shiver from him, just the house. I think
You said Monster House?
I gotta run.
Damn.
See you later.
Oh, we got Phoebe out here with real tats now,
Stay
huh?
away from that Finn guy. Jeez, Finn, you live here?
Oh, this is Finn?
Need some work.
Need some work,
Okay,
need some
needs a lot of
revival.
work. What are you afraid of?
Just met, so I'll talk to you later. She said, I'm giving Betty Cooper teas.
Dark in here, Finn.
No lights.
A little old to be scared of the dark, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Maybe I should go check the circuit breaker.
It's a choice. What the fuck? Hello? He has somebody living in the walls? What? Oh, he's a potterer. He makes pottery sculptures. Is potterer even a word? I don't think so.
Yes, I just graduated last spring. That certainly took a while. Oh, I had to take a
Wow.
break after my freshman year.
That has
Oh,
something to
believe
do
me,
with...
I am uniquely qualified to handle any kind of pressure.
Oh,
I have
don't.
battled more customer complaints than you could possibly ever imagine.
Yes.
But it's not what you're thinking. And you know what I'm thinking? Oh, I don't know what you're thinking. I just know that whatever you're thinking, it's not it. So you're not going to tell me? No, it's just so silly.
Low key, I hope she got a key, because Leo in the living room?
Leo. Oh,
She
God,
just scared the
are you
shit out of this
okay?
man.
I knocked, but nobody...
Well, let her help.
Seeing that you're a white lighter and I'm part white lighter, I was hoping we could have a white lighter to part white lighter chat.
You think he sensed evil?
Wow.
Now it sounds silly, but there's this house that I walk by, and I get this really bad feeling from.
That'll be
Problem is, I've
interesting.
already discussed it with Piper and Phoebe.
Talk to them when I sense their minds are in the right spot.
How long it's gonna take?
Damn it!
Now would not be a good time.
Right, yep.
That the monkey could explain why it needed flexible work hours. Why aren't you at work?
Oh,
It's my
wow.
lunch break.
Damn.
You're not still talking about the creepy house, are you?
Oh, well.
Did you like 4? I'll give you the address. I need
Ooh.
pen and paper.
Okay, she's using it.
I mean, you don't even know what's there.
Right.
Leah, please. This is what I do.
Now, sis. Okay.
You know, that's the plan.
The spot.
What's wrong with P3?
Well, you know, we polled people, and most of them thought it was a parking level. I mean, I don't even know what it stands for. You know, otherwise, no one will know what it is.
Bro, who cares?
You know what
Get
I'm
out of
saying?
here.
But look, if you're against it, look, I can take it all down, change things around, whatever you want me to do.
It's just do what you want.
You cool?
Yeah.
You cool?
Yeah.
You cool?
No, she's
All right.
not. She's just saying it because, you know, let's have some change in our lives and everything is changing. But by the time she's going to hit a point where she's like, yo, sit the fuck down, get out. People were demons and stuff like that. Like, let Paige have a little inkling to maybe be right or wrong. You know, the time they probably thought that their boyfriend or something was a demon. Look.
Anybody home?
Is that Freddy Krueger, the actor? She broke that shit. It is him. I knew it was him. No. I knew it was him. He's in Charmed. Wow. Sir, beat it.
You can't have gone that far.
Figures and then Potterizes over them. Oh, W Hobbs. Little witch, how did you know that? Vacuuming? Oh no, go under the couch and get a hold through it.
We were worried about Phoebe. She was supposed to meet me at the creepy house, but she never showed, so I thought
She was there.
maybe she got hung up, so I went to your place. I thought we decided not to investigate.
White lighter, too.
Right. Well, it's a smart thing to do as a witch, but an annoying thing to do as a sister.
Oh wow.
So, what happened to Phoebe? Doesn't matter. P3 doesn't exist anymore.
Yes, it do. See, that's the core of this episode. They're not seeing Paige as like a sister. They see her as like a half sister, so they're not even really seeing her as like a full equal. Okay, so that's just his dad or something.
Still, that gives me an idea.
So did we just clap somebody by accident with that when we dropped that figure? I'm just curious. Tell him to shut up. He hears him talking. Oh, look at her.
You don't always have control over your powers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
might be blown up and innocent.
Ooh.
Okay, so how about you or Ben check out the place and tell us what we're up
Leo
against?
about to get redacted and turned tomorrow.
Just go in, lure him out, and you can go in and snoop around.
But that old man is still
We
there.
can't let you go off with a potential demon. It's too dangerous, right, Leo? Okay, fine. Go. But until we know who this Finn guy is and what he does, I do not want you alone with him. Take him to P3. Or
The thing?
Hello.
Put that shit down. And is that a Tootsie Roll?
Do not go into that house. Did you hear me? That's one good thing about being so small. I'm so light, I can kind of fly.
You're definitely lying your ass off, but go ahead, sis. Okay.
No, you can relax later. I need you to run now. Can you do that? Yeah.
Where is she gonna run to? Now, Phoebe.
Gotcha.
No way. No.
Maybe we should just let them all go.
Get her. Come on, bro.
Since when did you develop a conscience?
When you start doing this shit every day, maybe just a callback to Freddy Krueger. Man, what the fuck is this? oh, he feeling
Hi.
me.
Hi.
Remember me? The girl with the melons? From Do What I Want, and I, go for it.
Girl, you serious?
Do you have a problem with that? Oh, just the old cliche. My mother told me never to go into strangers' houses.
Real, yeah.
That thing.
Talk about it. No.
No, wait. On second thought, let's just go out.
Oh, he's listening to his own stuff, huh? Oh, he hears that. Leo's sending like a damn glitter glacier. He multiples?
Oh, weird.
all screaming in pain. Help me. No, but low-key, can we not do a spell though? Like, can we not do like here, find me, shimmering lights, shine me or something?
I want to know what we're dealing with.
Well, whatever it is, it better not require the power of 3 to vanquish it.
Well,
So you're not just a witch, but a charmed one.
how is he just collecting all this fucking tea?
Than to collect you all.
Well, oh my god, he actually succeeded.
Once you're in the kiln, there'll be nothing left to save.
Not the kill, cooking them fully.
It began with an interview where a woman made me feel this big.
Yeah,
And now I actually am this big. And next up is being
It's a good
baked.
meaning though, to be honest.
Going
Going to sleep.
to turn this day.
Well, speaking for my great Aunt Sylvia, who collects Hummels, when they have a hard time dealing with real people, figurines can be their best friends. What he did to deserve that?
No,
Also, is that
doesn't
guy
make any
his
sense
one he
either.
used
I
to
mean, we
like?
saw this guy, and he still looks the same.
So what does that mean?
That means it's two of them.
Gamel found a way to break the curse and
What?
Don't worry about Paige.
Paige probably
She's in
had
a
fun.
public place. Nobody's gonna hurt her at the spot.
Is he brought her to the dark?
I like your place.
Really, it's a shoebox compared to yours.
I'm really glad I didn't bring you in.
Oh,
You know, this is the first time a girl has ever invited me back to her place.
he's on her?
First, actually, I have a question
About what?
about your house.
It almost had me geeked.
I don't really want to talk about that.
Nibbling actually.
You made me.
Okay, yeah, he made you like I figured, yeah.
Made you what? Is that like a mafia thing?
No.
Made me out of clay.
I'm not like you.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh my god.
We've dated people that's not like us at all. Kicking on, they got their dirty hunter boots on our countertops. Should we eat and drink?
I just got a creepy shivers myself.
You see that?
Okay, go.
Paige is surely not even here. That's the craziest part. Like she definitely
You can't go in there.
Excuse me?
Right, girl.
Hi.
She about to get evicted from her own premise?
I told y'all the name was a little down.
Yeah, that's exactly what this place lacks.
Right, just give me that money. This is for the last couple weeks. This is a married man. Get out of here. Leo was dissociating. He didn't know what happened. He don't even know what back that ass up means, okay? She didn't do
Just
that.
examining him. Okay, first of all,
Girl.
you should not have left the club, Piper. Second of all, you should not be playing doctor with the demon boy, Piper.
Doctor? Oh, wow, yeah.
I can explain. First of all, we left your club because it sucks now, okay?
Oh, wow, it
Anytime you try to be that hip, it ain't hip.
At the house, I think. We were just there. We didn't see him. It's because he has his own secret hiding place.
Could he be hiding our sister Phoebe there?
No, he probably shrunk her.
We have to go get Phoebe. First, we should go by your house, check the Book of Shadows to see if there's a spell to undo shrinking. We'll bring Finn with us.
Or maybe we can make it
don't
spell
have
up.
time- Well, listen, can we do that tomorrow? Right now, we actually need your help.
We got older sister, younger
I
sister,
think the best
beef.
way that I can help
Like
you
it's
is
like
by
Prue
this.
and Phoebe 2.0.
Leo! Fine, flip.
Y'all are actually on serious flipping the fucking
Call
coin.
it. Heads. Tails.
She. Damn, we gotta hydrate. Oh, no way he killed them. How do you know where the house was at? Are you serious? See, what the fuck do I be telling y'all about leaving this damn door open? Why did Daryl put the locks on the lock and you're not locking that fucking door? I'm about to put y'all all in timeout. No, I don't want her to die. Extra bull-eyed pretty bitches never die. You know that song?
Negativity. We need solutions.
That positivity.
Sorry, I've never been shrunk and covered in clay before.
Hey, you wanted to be partners, so work with me here,
But,
okay?
but-
Or you're right, we are screwed. Look, the clay's still wet enough it might collapse if
Oh,
you leave for a second.
true.
Yeah, only one
said,
problem. I've never been able to orbit will before.
Let's
That
learn.
doesn't mean that you can't.
Oh, wow, it did work.
It worked.
Okay, let's go ahead and hurry up and get everybody else.
We need a spark, got it?
Oh. We're gonna have a tiny all. Oh, clock that. Okay, yeah. Turn into a figurine and clap them.
How did you do that?
I go 1, 2, 3, ABC.
Alright, wait.
Nothing major. He's like, juice, wait.
I still can't get used to the white gauze.
Right.
Well, you don't have to. I told Tree that I can't do it.
Heroes here with Finn. How do you guys get over these things?
Fast learning, yeah.
But you learn with experience that...
Well, you did have a
And
claim.
now that I've been 5 inches tall, I will never complain about my height again.
Oh, well.
And nor will I doubt your instincts.
I'm sure too. Let's restore. Restore.
Here it is. It's up to you.
Cause it is back together. Yep. Now we get the. Now y'all got the premise.
Looks like P3's back.
Phoebe like, yeah, it's only a matter of time. Okay, but yeah. I love it. I slammed on that computer on purpose because Charmed. Listen, coming into season 4, right? People had me nervous. Now, obviously, this is too early for me to predict anything. But I know once, like, literally when I first started this show, people were like, season 4 and all after that, it just never hits the same, or, you know. But even though I know it's going to be a different thing because it's not Peru, this show still has me captivated. And what I mean by this is I have watched shows where like they may have recast or somebody, or they may have killed somebody off, and it doesn't have the same appeal or the same like richness of the show. But these writers has been doing such an amazing job at it. Automatically, once again, I'm a person that like now I've been doing reviews and reactions for like 3 to 4 years now. So now when I watch a lot of shows, I now have this critical mind where most of the time I'm just like, bro, this shit makes no sense, or shit, I mostly be blunt. If you notice me at some point specifically, like when I had my other reactions, I was blunt as hell, or I didn't even care. I would let whatever my opinion was, I'll stick beside it, and then, you know, if I'm proven wrong, I'm like, you know, I'll admit, you know, whatever it is. This show, on some real shit, is just amazing. Because, once again, this is a 3-year in the making show that has been already established with having a core 3 hit actresses. These are actresses that had other shows, other hits before this, and are probably having hits during this time. For them to lose a big banger, which is Shannon, who was on 91210, 9210, you know what that is, and other stuff, to lose her and then be able to work a storyline that makes sense and introduce Rose, aka Paige, and still make the show fresh and refreshing every week is fucking phenomenal. Like, I'm truly, like, I know I always say it every week or every episode, like, this episode was good, but this is truly a banger, because every fucking monster ends up having a premise that matches what the sisters are going through in that moment, or one of them. Always. There's always, and I can probably go through and just name them, but I'm just going to think about the main one on top of my head, which is recent, which is like the Banshee episode, season 3, episode 21, where when Phoebe was so conflicted about her feelings and losing love of her life, a Banshee comes in. This episode, Piper and Paige are now on the same page. Like Ben was predicting and thinking in episode 1 of the season that there was going to be something between them. It was going to, like, the older sister, younger sister dynamic. It was with Prue and Phoebe. It's going to happen again because Piper is still the one that's getting used to Paige. Phoebe's already with Paige like this. Like, they already had their episode to even establish it further last episode. And last episode, once again, Paige was taking too long to study the spells. She ended up doing a spell when she ended up having Phoebe and her lie to Piper for a couple of those hours until they had to fix the spell. So Paige to Piper is already establishing that she's hard-headed, she doesn't listen, she's like talking to a brick wall, which is essentially them at a younger how they were when they were younger. They just, like, the way that they react is how they probably would, and they probably have dealt with before. They're all hard-headed. It's pretty much the Hollywells bloodline at this point. They're hard-headed, stubborn, but they're passionate people that care about people that they care about, right? Care about people they care about. Okay, Notch. They're passionate about people that they care about and don't do anything to protect them, right? And so for this episode, it was nice to have not only Piper and Paige get close by the this episode and finally have an understanding, because both of them had different opinions and they're clashing and not agreeing fully at all. But then they also have them, like, Leo being the way, since she's white lighter, half white lighter, and that's his wife. So now he's out here clashed between these two people, and then also tying to the fact that her business is dying down because of the loss of the original P3, to then have the glass be remade by the end, symbolizing a new P3, a new era P3, because Paige is here. Because when Piper was talking, she was like, well, there's no point in having P3. It was me, Prue, and Phoebe. And, well, it's not P3 anymore. Basically having Paige feel like, damn, like, I'm a P, I'm a sister, and doesn't matter. Like, the power of 3, yet I'm the third, and you're saying P3 is gone. To have this whole episode come to this defining moment by the end of the restoration of P3, and Phoebe pushing like Paige, like, yeah, see, you're with us, is just amazing writing. And the enemy just goes even further because it ends up hitting a 2-for-2 combo. It ends up hitting all the sisters with the meaning of this episode. This is crazy. The song was crazy, but the enemy is crazier because the enemy somehow ends up having Paige and Piper bond, but then it also matches Phoebe's feelings, which is that she felt small and minuscule when being under the scrutiny of an hirer, or like somebody that's basically giving an interview. And we've had instances where, like, at this point, Phoebe, it was a running joke beginning of the first season to second season that Phoebe has been switching jobs like a roll of a dice. So she should be prone or known to this. But the fact that she always felt like she was like insignificant because she didn't graduate from college, and she even had a moment where she talked to Piper about that, where she was like, well, you got your degree, whatever. And the fact that she graduated and she's now has a college, she got a college diploma, this lady making it seem like it didn't matter. Like, oh, well, you took essentially 7 years to start. I mean, well, essentially, sometimes people, listen, there's not really an expectation when to finish college. It's just the stereotype of having to start college at 18, finishing at 22. So the stereotypical image that lady was looking at was like, damn, it took you 5 additional years to finish college. That's crazy. And then basically invalidating Phoebe's success and her having her college degree, making it seem like, why even come here to show up? You're not taking this serious, which she is, because in a sense, she was doing that. And then it's one of the more, and it's realistic too, which is the sad thing, is because due to Phoebe and all the other sisters having to now randomly leave, like, you can't predict when a demon or an op is going to show up. It just happens. So the fact that she can't give this lady an estimate time of where she can be free or when it can work right for her, because being a witch is on the clock. It's 24 hours a day, maybe in 36 at this point. It's a ticking time bomb of when the next shit's going to drop. And she can't get this lady a time. Now, it's like the only thing she could have said is that I'm taking care of, I have 2 younger sisters. I have a sister and an older sister. And, sometimes I have to help them because, maybe lie. Like, one of them is sick, or one of them needs help, or, I have to watch my younger sister because I just discovered her. We didn't know her until a couple weeks ago. That probably would have been believable. But I feel like at some point that would have ran out, and the lady would have said, well, you're going to have to find another joke or another lie to tell me because it's not going to work. But it's just hard because she can't give her the exact answer. Like, she can't give her, oh, I fight demons, or, oh, I gotta run out and save my sisters, help my sisters, save the world. She can't say any of that. So it was a losing battle as soon as she walked into that place, right? It's a losing battle, and then that lady was just looking at her with judgment in her eyes every time she asked a question, and she didn't get the answer. And then try to, like, low-key gaslight Phoebe and be like, what do you think I'm thinking? You're thinking you can't commit, you can't work. You're giving very young and party girl. You're not ready to settle down and work. You're not reliable. I can't rely on you to carry this business if you're running out and throwing things at the end of your hands. That's pretty much what is giving. And so to have Phoebe to be the first one to turn small, because that's how she felt in the interview, was small, and then she felt that, Lord, at least even though my life is basically in the shambles of me not being able to get a job, at least I can do this because I've always been doing things because I've been a witch for 3 years. Ends up backfiring. Is crazy work, but it just makes the message of this episode just so phenomenal because it hits all cylinders for all the sisters. Even the fact that we got a new premise of White Lighters, which is crazy, because I feel like we know so much about witches. Sometimes, we always learn new things about demons. That's a continuous factor of every new demon, every new type of section and hierarchy system that they have. But White Lighters and Elders are still one of the most question-marked supernatural creatures in this universe, because the Elders, we saw them for it's like you only see them once in a blue. We went up there in season 2, and then the ending of season 2 or something like that, or in the beginning of something like that. we're at the beginning of season 3, ending of season 2, and whatever the case we we had to help them, and then we had to help them, and that lady that came, that was Leo's friend that got clapped, and then we heard about them. So we don't know anything about the White Lighters besides they're just ops, and they're useless sometimes, most of the time. So to then find out that White Lighters, because we found out White Lighters are normally people that are helping or protecting people and have a deep, compassionate heart. So many people that randomly be on the street end up becoming White Lighters, which makes the Dark Lighters go hunt them. We've had episodes dedicated to that. But to then find out that there are certain White Lighters that can sense good and bad is crazy, because we have Leo, who always senses the good in people. That's how he was able to sense other White Lighters, and that's how he also can do. He just normally has a good soul. I'm not saying that Paige doesn't have a good soul, but I'm saying like how it is for him. That will be the cliche route, is to know the good and innocence or whatever, and lead the witches into a good path. So for Paige to have the opposite of like, oh, I can sense when something's bad, that gives us extra protection of not being paranoid, because like when Prue used to always have these moments where she used to be like, something feels wrong, something feels odd, and sisters were like, maybe you're just like joking. That whole Cole situation where she was just like, yo, something's wrong about Cole, and everybody was like, girl, chill. Now we have Paige as the literal definitive confirmation that trust them Hollywood instincts. Because every time I always say like Prue always had an instinct and she's always just right. Y'all never should doubt her because she's always right. Paige is now basically the yep, we're gonna stand on it, yep. Something's awful about this person, yep, I feel it. Now we have somebody that can feel the good and bad around us. Meaning that sometimes, even if things we might not actually see or get a precondition of, if we walk past it, we can sense it. That is just amazing. Because like now we're finding out more about Paige's powers and what she has in her feats. And then also she's now able to at least somewhat she's working on orbiting herself. And we're going to be seeing her and Leo work together more, because once again, White Lighter to White Lighter. And hopefully now we're going to be definitely seeing Phoebe work, which is going to be interesting, because how's she going to be able to work, like hopefully she get a job, because she's been able to work at other places before this. So, but damn, like it does make sense. The continuality of why Phoebe wanted to change the plays makes sense, because once again, Phoebe was one in college, and it was Piper and Prue who were the ones that was essentially working to bring in money for the house, and P3 money was also coming in to contribute, and the money that they worked was also going into P3. It was like a little cycle. And due to Prue being dead now and Phoebe not having a job, she just graduated, Piper's the only one that's basically carrying the money and working. And then the fact that P3 is not hitting how he used to, yeah. But the thing is, for P3, I'm happy that P3 is going to stay the same from what I gathered. The change is, I do know that the decorations is fine, but at that time she thought that everything needed to change. In reality, it didn't need to change. You just have to stick to what you know and have a talk with your sister. But yes, that was my season 4, episode 5 reaction to Charmed. Make sure to comment and subscribe for more Charmed reactions. Patreon link below for Charmed. Team of Nana reactions. Twitter will be linked to see when I upload. Until next time, make sure you say peace.